Alright fellas, thank you to everybody who voted on the poll on Twitter and making this RTG a reality. It's gonna have a little bit of a twist though. Not only is our protagonist not going to be American for this RTG, can't even speak English. Now keep an open mind because the story will be dope. You guys are also gonna have a lot of control over what happens in this RTG, including the choice of what college we will eventually go to. This character that we're going to create and base an entire series around will eventually be the star player for our Madden 18 relocation franchise. That's right, I'm gonna start it right now. We're gonna go through the entire college saga and we're gonna get drafted to the Dreadnoughts, and that will take off where our Madden 18 relocation franchise goes. And this character will become the main sort of player, I guess you could say, for our Madden 18 relocation franchise, and we will build a team around him. I want to welcome you guys to Taro Yoshimaru. So I got my laptop ready with the entire story. Taro Yoshimaru. Elder sibling to younger sister Nami, and youngest his little brother. What's the little brother's name? I already forgot the little brother's name. Hold on. Let me get my piece of paper. Gyro. His name's Gyro, mate. Elder sibling to younger sister Nami, and youngest being little brother Gyro. Not to be stereotypical, but Takeshi, his father, is hella strict. A top surgeon and very well respected in the medical field in Tokyo. To dad, sports is out of the equation with career. What's the mother's name now? Jesus, I had all this figured out. Now I forget the mother's name. Yuki, mate. It's fucking Yuki. Jesus. Mother Yuki is very laid back, nature lover, loves animals, overall nice lady. Taro is closest with his grandfather Yemen, the strict dad's dad. Yemen is surprisingly more like Taro's mother. Super chilled, never has a problem with anything, and that's how he chooses to live life. Very wise and always been more of a father figure to Taro than his dad ever was. Growing up, Yemen was one of the greatest pitchers in NPB history, which is basically the MLB of Japan, but gave the sport up after nagging injuries to his pitching arm. Taro, like his grandfather, has everything he needs to be a pro pitcher himself. Deadly speed to his pitch helped Taro make the Little League Japanese team and compete in the Little League World Championship. He had to plead with his dad to go, however, remember, sports as a career is out of the equation. Takeshi the dad and youngest brother, I forgot the little brother's name again, mate. What's the little brother's name? Gyro, it's fucking Gyro, dude. Dad Takeshi and youngest brother Gyro get along well. But that's probably because youngest bro Gyro doesn't have a backbone to tell his dad he wants to do his own thing. He'd rather just listen and be bossed around. As for Nami the sister, she just does what she wants, when she wants. Basically an innocent rebellion. Fast tracking onto the present day, after a long time contemplating, Takeshi the dad decides he wants to accept a research job at UCLA to further pursue his own research. He was offered the job based off his in-depth research and theories on how machines associated with surgery can be further developed to cut expenses and reduce casualties in the process. Taro and the rest of the family were forced to leave behind everything. Friends, family, even grandfather Yemen. At first, Taro tried to stay and live with his grandfather, but that idea was easily shut down by dad. Taro helped Yemen set up a Skype so they could stay in touch, even though Taro would be living in America and Yemen would stay in Japan. You can imagine what it's like changing schools. Not only were Taro, his brother and sister new to the school, they couldn't even speak English. Little brother, being as timid as he was, got bullied a lot. Nami didn't take shit. Never did, she did alright for herself. She enjoyed her own company anyway. Taro was more like his sister, didn't really care about having friends here, but was itching, missed playing baseball, and more importantly, missed his grandfather Yemen. On their way home one day, Gyro, the little brother's bullies, noticed the whole family walking home. Gyro hunched over, dragging his feet, walked behind Taro and sister, looking completely depressed and isolated. Bang! He gets hit with a full-size NFL ball on the side of the head, knocks his glasses right off and breaks them in the process. Laughing and walking over to collect their ball, Nami starts going crazy. As she picked up the ball which she held from the bullies, they took her bag and started throwing it around, basically like some keep away shit. She threw the ball up with the intention of getting her bag back, which slowly bounced and eventually rolled to Taro. Taro, being older, easily put it over the bullies. He was a skinny kid, but he definitely wasn't going to take shit from kids younger than him. As the bullies went closer to Taro to start something they didn't really want, Taro planted his left foot and launched the ball back at the field the bullies initially came from. To their surprise, the pass was immaculate. It would have gone 50-60 yards on the foot. The spiral wasn't perfect, but it had a mystique about it. It looked as if the ball took shape of a power drill the way it spun. So fast, yet it went so damn far. With a look of shock, the bullies tried to speak, but Taro had no fucking idea what they were saying. The next day, Taro, quietly sitting minding his own business, was approached by the bullies, but this time with an adult. No student, wearing his whistle, hat, sunglasses, took charge and asked Taro to come with him. They took him to a nearby field where he had a basket full of balls which he had Taro throw, and to surprise the balls, once again, the same mystique. 60-yard bombs, so much speed, distance, not particularly accurate by any means, but the pass was enough. Right then and there is when Coach knew he had something special. He rang the household where the mother Yuki was and asked if Taro had had any previous experience in sports or how he had such good technique. The parents luckily spoke decently fluent English, as Taro, though he knew some words, was not experienced in English. The mother went on to explain that Taro was destined to be a baseball player, to which the coach replied and politely corrected the mother, Mrs. Yoshimaro, Taro was destined to play football. And that is where we're going to start our brand new RTG off. Now I am going to end the video here, but the very second that this video hits 100 thumbs up to show me that you guys want to see this RTG, I will immediately drop Taro's very first game. Now in this first game, there won't be any storyline based around it. You've heard basically the whole introduction to how Taro made it onto the team as the quarterback. Every single episode after that will have storyline going forward. Now, as I said, you guys will have complete control over this RTG. I just kind of wanted to do an introduction episode to see how you guys like it. And if we can hit the 100 likes, I will go ahead and drop the very next episode and you guys can tell me what you think of it. Tell me what you think about the entire idea behind Taro. It is a very, very abstract RTG. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain in fact, that something like this has never been done on YouTube before. In terms of an RTG, man, a non-American student becoming the starting quarterback because of his previous experience playing baseball. I think if you guys give this series a chance, you guys will really like it. If not, that's cool, I don't mind. That being said, I'll catch you back shortly, man. Peace.